So I wanted to have this meeting basically to learn a little bit more about you and your business because I like to stay informed.
Yeah.
And then I just want to run through various opportunities we have that you could take advantage of to provide additional visibility and highlight towards your items.
Okay.
Awesome.
So if you guys want to start it off, I'd love to hear your story.
Heather, you want to start?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I started a company called Beauty Kitchen in 2013 in my garage out of clearly the need to fix my own skin. I can't put chemicals on my stuff. I'm allergic to everything. So after several years, I started to get a lot of celebrity people using my stuff, and I got my first warehouse. Now we have 3 factories and a shipping warehouse, and
Amazing.
It's really good stuff. It's all natural, no parabens, no preservatives, really good stuff. Everything is shipped fresh from our factories and warehouses, which we love because I don't want stuff sitting around. I like everybody to get fresh product.
Exactly. And you know exactly where it is start to finish, which is...
Yeah, and I source all the ingredients, and I know where everything is coming from. We have 3 stores in Vegas as well, so those do pretty well.
Amazing. Now, I was looking at your portfolio, and I thought it mentioned Canadian somewhere. Are your products manufactured in Canada, or everything is strictly in the U.S.?
Well, the Canadian brand Marianna Naturals, we're putting in place right now manufacturing warehouse there. It's just been a little slow because of COVID. But we do have everything set up, and after the first of the year, we'll be going there to do everything from there.
Amazing. That's great news. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen quickly.
Okay, cool.
I feel as though that will be a little easier to get some points across.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I see the recommended changes. I was doing some research on your website and just sort of getting fully involved with the process here. And so what I did first was just pull up your whole assortment. So everything is the main thing is everything looked completely consistent, right? This is I think we're primed and ready to go in terms of an assortment. And I did 2 things to sort of give you guys a little bit of a boost right off the bat. So number 1 being we happen to have there's a more beauty, more savings carousel. So when you go into this, there's only 111 items in it, primarily for new items that are going on discount, or our quality products at a really sound price. So what I did was add your complete assortment. So all the products listed here, the Marianna Naturals, into this collection. And I did that today, so it's going to reflect by tomorrow. And if you ever want to browse, you can find this by just going on Walmart.ca and then going into beauty. And if you scroll down slightly, it's going to be one of the first things you see.
Sorry, Austin. So right where it says where the arrow is right there, you're saying that it'll kick in and it'll show Marianna Naturals products where below the line is right now, like this Wrinkle Expert, the Root. We're going to show up there?
The carousel, this is driven by product views, add to carts, and actual sales. So
okay.
These items are not placed there. It's just driven by the back-end logic based on item success. Okay. But what we're finding is that carousels, they're good visibility, sure, but the most of the click-through rates for customers come from the actual collection itself. So once you click onto the See More, the actual collection comes up. And really great opportunity, I think. I'm going to leave them in there for a couple of weeks to a month, and that's going to be 40 products you have in here. And your brand is actually going to be, so the brand is driven by number of products in the collection. So with about 42 items, I believe I put in there, you're actually going to show up as the #1 brand.
Nice.
These
Oh,
are
awesome.
I want to do to get you kickstarted, because it's hard to get those initial product views.
Yeah.
All the logic is run by product views and add to carts and things like that. So items, wherever they live, are going to show relatively low on that shelf page. So these are the things I'm going to do to get those product views up right at the start.
So we'll be ahead of L'Oreal Paris.
You sure will be.
Nice.
At least in this
Oh, wow.
quarantine. So another thing I went and did, we actually have a local lives here page, and I saw that on your products, it was listed as Canadian, and you confirmed that Marianna brand will be
Yes.
produced and sold in Canada. So this is a page that we dedicated to Canadian sellers. As you know, there's a lot of noise in the media right now of, large corporations being able to stay open, and small-owned businesses having to close their doors. So this is just something we're doing to sort of highlight some of those local Canadian sellers. So these items I added in here today as well, and they will show up in the beauty category here, probably by tomorrow morning, if not tonight. Now this feature here is actually page. So we have an ad here for this, and this is completely marketplace driven. So there's no actual Walmart products. It's all marketplace, and there's also the opportunity. Now this is, if you're interested, it's something that's available, but what we're doing on a bi-weekly basis is a local businesses, local stories highlight. So every 2 weeks, there's going to be a fresh 4 new businesses. As you can see here, we have these 4 highlighted. These are the first group. This is a brand new collection. This went live just about a week and a half ago. If this is something you're interested in, all that would be required is just an image of your choice. These people chose to do their sort of family in the actual shop, a storefront, whatever it may be. This is always available, right? Now that you will be in this collection, and just added visibility, and just a way to get your story out to the Canadian customer.
That's really cool.
Great.
Awesome. So these are sort of things I did now I just want to go through a couple of opportunities that are just sort of on the go and always available to you if you're in need for a little bit of growth, or you want to try something out. I'm going to start at the very highest level, okay? So typically we have some sort of one-off event going on, right? For right now, this being Boxing Week. So any of the large event, one-off event we have going on, it will be shown right here on the website. So for example, we have Boxing Week. These events follow a typical template. You have your categories, your highlighted hot items, and then relevant carousels. So, electronics, small appliances, big for Boxing Week. And then when you actually go in to the collection itself by going through the categories, that's where you would be at beauty, for example. Typically, these events are communicated to you as the seller about 6 weeks in advance. And then you would have about 2 to 3 weeks to submit those items. Now we're trying a new process where it's actually done through Seller Center.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's here just in the manage events and campaigns option. So you always know when an event is coming up because it will show up in this hub here. So Boxing Week, Black Friday, things like that. They get their own one-off events. I welcome you to submit for whichever events you want, right? The more visibility, the better. The only catch really is like this. A promotional price is required. And this is because items need to have at least a 10% discount to receive a reduced price badge. So this is hot deal because they're highlighted. But things like this. And that's really the only ask. To submit for an event, it's completely free. The onus is just on you a promotional price.
Okay. That's easy.
Yeah. So now I want to introduce you to our deal sub. Now, this is really where the majority of the deals are on for on a weekly basis. The first one I highlight is daily deals. I feel as though this is also a great opportunity for you guys. It's 24-hour flash deals. Your items would show up here. It's very exclusive. We only feature 8 items a day. So if you guys wanted to take your 8 hottest products, throw them on there for 20% off for a 24-hour period, you would just connect with me and say, hey, I want to get in on the next available daily deals. Then I would go, we have a calendar set up. It's kind of first come, first serve. I would let you know the next available day, and then we would go ahead and do it.
Awesome.
The next sort of level is our deals of the week. So again, like daily deals, very consistent, runs on a weekly basis, but the deals of the week is completely marketplace driven. You will see no Walmart products in here, only marketplace. So we have our categories. It's got a little bit of Christmas flair right now, as you can see, but just price call outs. And for example, this current week, we have about 1,600 items in there. But when you go to beauty, it's typically around 100 items. So you have a good chance of getting good visibility there. Typically, customers are going the first shelf, the second shelf. They rarely ever get to the third. But the good thing is that the beauty typically only has about 1 to 2 shelves of products highlighted. So great chance for people to be browsing your products and get those product views up.
So, awesome. In theory, looking at those numbers right there, we pretty much have the most beauty products, cosmetic products on the marketplace, no? Looking
So
at in there. Yeah.
So these are exclusive collections, right? This is only based on submissions. So there's just a weekly. Let's take deals of the week, for example. You would submit, there's a template that I'll send you after this email. And you would submit, so it goes in your typical flyer week of Thursday to Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
You would just have to submit your desired products by Tuesday at the very latest to get them in. So that's whenever you want, right? There's no real schedule to it. Say you feel like you have over inventory on these 3 products and you want to go hot at 30% off, and then we can work together to see where we can fit them in to get that added visibility. In terms of beauty overall, I believe last time I checked, we were sitting at over 1 million products that are live with purchases.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really all about the product views at the end of the day, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But once we start doing these things, we get people actually clicking on your products. That's when they're going to naturally lift in their shelf page and then lead to additional sales, which is why we're here at the end of the day, right?
Right.
So they're just all added things we can do to sort of create more visibility for you and your products, and then it kind of creates a halo effect for the rest of them because people are going to your portfolio. We're trying to create additional purchases from the same customers. And eventually just create a great little ecosystem here with your account.
Nice.
Love that.
Yeah. So for right now, that's what we're looking at with sort of opportunities. We have some that are very consistent, like deals of the week and daily deals, where it's the onus is really on you, right? When you want something in, we work together, we'll get it in. And then we have sort of those one-off events like Black Friday, Boxing Week, which you will be informed in a timely manner. And then it's on you to submit if you'd like. Submission for all of these things are completely free. Again, the only thing required is that they do have promotional prices for here.
Perfect.
Yeah. Did you guys have any questions whatsoever?
No, I'm really excited about this. I have an entire page of notes. So,
Amazing.
as usual, I'm a note taker, a student. So, yeah, I'm really excited. So, yeah, that's it. If I have any other questions, I'll definitely shoot you an email.
Awesome. Now, there was one more thing I wanted to discuss. So, I did an item poll, and you can do this by... If you ever just want to take a look at your whole assortments, you would go to your manage items and you go download catalog. It'll bring up your entire item base in a view like this. So some key callouts here: buy box. As your products are unique, I expect you would be winning the buy box on all, as you're basically owning the market on Walmart.ca. And then two other key things. So the first one is shelf name. So when you submit your products, you submit a product category. The backend logic then takes the name of your product and tries to find keywords in it and the item description, and it tries to shelf it into a relevant shelf. So, for example, this one, you put beauty, personal care, and hygiene. Gel mask. It was able to pick that up and put it into wash-off face masks.
Cool.
Very cool.
In certain instances, this one, for example, they show up as unnav. What this means is that your product is essentially in limbo on the website, and it will only show up if someone goes to your seller page or they search keywords that are relevant to your item. So I want to get these fixed as quick as possible for you, because customers cannot naturally come across these items, if that makes sense.
Yeah, completely.
So just one ask to you guys. I'm going to send you this list, and if you could just take a look at the unnav products, and then you'll be able to see, like, I'm sure all of your relevant, your shelves are showing in here, wash-off masks, things like that. If there isn't something, just sort of, just write something that makes sense. But if you can give suggestions on where you want these shelved, taking into consideration here, you can take a look at the website. I can go ahead and put a request in today to get these recategorized so that your complete item list is shelved properly, and then can be purchased by customers more easily.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
if you can gather that, that would be perfect.
Yeah, send it to us both. I can handle that, Joel. I just got to go to Target, and then I'll go straight there. I got to get some stuff for the dog, and I'm going straight to the office, so I can handle it.
No problem.
Fantastic.
Great.
Well, sounds excellent. I'm going to send you a little follow-up email with just some high-level notes on what we talked about, just some added information on some of those opportunities I spoke about, and then doing this, and just some brief instructions on how we can fix this together.
Okay.
And then going forward, you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out. If you feel as though you're not growing as quick as you should be, then we can work on additional opportunities. But I think we've got some great items here, and I'm ready to succeed together.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Just one last question there, Austin. Going back at the beginning, you said that the carousel, so I kind of wrote it down. There's three. There's the collection, daily deals, and deals of the week. And you were saying for the collection carousel that, if you can go back, that we would, this is important, obviously for us, but, as a company that's going to be going public shortly, it would also be important for our shareholders to kind of, understand that, yes, we're listed in Walmart, but, the benefits behind it. So some of the key points that you mentioned was that Marianna Naturals at the top left, if you can scroll up, that it's based off of how many products for the carousel collection, which we would be above L'Oréal Paris with 43 products, and then L'Oréal would be second with 30, correct?
Confirmed.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. Okay, well that's important for me to kind of just to make sure about that, because that's one of the key selling points that we're rubbing shoulders, so to speak, virtually with L'Oréal Paris in the Walmart marketplace under the collection carousel. So,
Joel, if you want to hold off on anything official, I can
no, I'm not. No,
this
this is just a conversation with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I'll just keep an eye on this, and when the changes actually reflect, I'll go ahead and send you the URL links to each of the things we spoke about.
Okay.
And that way, you'll just have it there and ready, and it'll enable you to have any relevant conversations you need to have, and sort of any.
Oh, perfect.
You need to do.
Excellent. Perfect. Thank you so much, Austin.
Okay, awesome. Well, it was lovely meeting you, Heather and Joel. I'm sure we'll be speaking shortly.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a wonderful holidays, okay?
Great. Thank you so much.
Have
You
a
too.
great holiday week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.